BLACKBERRY. Obviously, no strings to hard competition. He's gotten second place at final round in Atlanta. He got second place there, losing to Crazy Steady. He's so close to winning. He finally wants to just win a major. So
yeah,
we'll see.
He's got to do it, man.
This is going to be the one. And Memphis Legends, again, you know, no strings to the hard competition as well. He actually played Hoodless yesterday, had a really, really good set with Hoodless. Ended up not being able to take him out, but either way, he's still in it trying to win right now. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens, man.
Well, let's talk about it because we already know which character each of these players is going to pick.
Exactly.
We think, right?
Yep.
So we think we're going to see that Nico versus Mila matchup.
Right.
You're very familiar with Mila.
Yes.
How do you feel about Mila's chances against Nico, especially against a player like BLACKBERRY?
So I'll tell you this. Me and BLACKBERRY are good friends. We've played a lot of DOA together. He knows the Mila matchup like the back of his hand. Like, he knows the matchup extremely well over the years. I've played him in tournament with Mila before. I actually had to get off Mila to go to Hayate because he just knows the matchup so well. So Memphis is in trouble right now because he knows the matchup, but he doesn't know Memphis Legends Mila. You don't know how he's going to play him.
Exactly.
And again, as DOA, anything can happen. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think for Memphis' sake, because he came in with a game plan with Hoodless. You saw yesterday he knew that Hoodless liked to block a lot.
Right.
So he adjusts his gameplay to grab more.
And again, I do use Mila sometimes, so Memphis came to me and asked me, you know, what he needs to be added to his gameplay. Obviously, we're commenting, so we're paying attention to what's going on. I gave him some tips. We're going to see. I'm going to personally be watching to see if he applies them because things that he can add to his playstyle can definitely help him out. Again, BLACKBERRY just knows this matchup so well.
Yeah, I think what Memphis is going to have to do in this matchup against a player like BLACKBERRY who likes to get that pace and space going very well is he needs to get into BLACKBERRY's face.
Right.
You know? And that might be a little dangerous for a player like Memphis, but this is what this tournament's about. It's about taking those risks.
Exactly.
To put your opponent off kilter.
Yes.
And to take him out.
And that's DOA, man.
Yeah.
In order to get a win, sometimes you got to do the most craziest, outlandish things to get the win. And that's why I love DOA.
It's win or go home today. This is loser's bracket trying to get into top 8. So do everything you can. Don't sit there and lose the round, the match, the game, right, with meter on hand.
Right.
Burn everything.
And I'm just excited for this, man. We're going to see what happens. So we're going to have Mila. We're going to have Nico. So, again, I want Memphis to play up close, but as well, he has to be careful because Nico out-prioritizes his speed. He's got to be careful. Starts around with a grab.
And you know what I want to see? Because I see it in the top left part of the screen right now, a 10-win streak. That's got to go.
Oh, yeah, that's got to go. We can't even see the win streak, but it's got to go.
Player
again,
one
that means he's got to get taken out by Nico.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, my God, the combo. Did you see the damage on that combo? He hit the ground, too.
And I like the recognition from BLACKBERRY. He saw the window. He made sure he put an attack on the screen that was sent through the window. And it puts Memphis in a really bad situation. BLACKBERRY takes that round very easily.
Takes the first round pretty convincingly. Again, BLACKBERRY part of EXL. Congratulations to him for picking up the team.
For sure. And the thing that we got to see from Memphis is get some offense on the screen. He's got to make BLACKBERRY a little fearful of putting those fast attacks on the screen. You know?
Right. All right, so BLACKBERRY really, really good at breaking those timings. Memphis has to have his timing down if he wants to keep BLACKBERRY under pressure on the ground.
Yeah, for sure. At this level, you should be allowing your opponent to break your things very often.
Exactly.
Right? You know, you can accept 5 to 10% of the time, but 90% of the time you want to make sure you get those off.
You want to get, especially when you need it. So again, BLACKBERRY's looking like he's going to close this out. It's not enough to kill, but he's playing so good right now. What's he going to do? Nice reaction there. Goes for the duck and finishes it with the 1P. Yeah. Again, Memphis has to understand BLACKBERRY knows this matchup so well. You've got to throw some stuff out there that you've never done before. All right, gets the wake-up kick.
Yeah, I think what we need to see from Memphis is less setups, and just launch.
Right.
Just launch him. As soon as you get that stun, launch BLACKBERRY.
There it is.
Or in this case, finish your throws.
Yeah, we had a talk. Me and Memphis had a talk. He's doing the things that I told him to apply, so he's a great listener. All right, so that's safe. That's -7 on block. Gets the stun. Nice hold to close the round out by Memphis. He needed that hold so bad.
So what are the other things that you told Memphis to do that he needs to be mindful
He needs to apply more down punch to get
down
that
punch?
plus frames. The only thing is against Nico, he's going to trade because of the speed. A slower character to work against, but he's got to be careful with the down punch, which is what I told him. So that's a dead string. She can't do anything after that if he gets hit.
Yeah, the one thing I want to see from Memphis, just from the tournament play that we've seen thus far, is when he's doing that 1PK, right? That counter hit, 90% of the time he's following with the non-hit punch.
Exactly.
If you're a tournament player, you've been paying attention to that, so you're going to hold it.
Yep.
That's one of the things BLACKBERRY has done a couple of times throughout this round.
All right, so Memphis sitting on almost all his meter. If he can get a couple hits, get his bar meter, he can make a comeback. That's safe. That's safe as well.
I like the patience from both players, and you see it. That's BLACKBERRY's style. You don't want to play into his hands like that, where he just gets to sit there and watch you and be patient. You got to take more risk in that situation, and I think that's what the coach needs to be telling you right now. BLACKBERRY
knows this matchup so well. Memphis is feeling it. He's feeling like, wait, they're really good friends. He probably knows this matchup. I need to play differently. If I was Memphis right now, personally, I like the Mila pick, but if he had another character, I would go with him just because of the fact that I know that BLACKBERRY knows this matchup literally like the back of his hand.
Yeah, I mean, and you're going to run into that at the very highest levels, right? You're going to run into people that just know your character and know the matchup. And in those instances, like we've been saying before, you've got to just do things a little bit different.
Right.
That's the depth of a player that they need to achieve if you want to get to the highest level.
Exactly. And we just saw a character switch to Kasumi again. Memphis Legends does use Kasumi as a sub. He recently picked her up in this game, but he's very solid with her.
Yeah. We'll see if it works.
We'll see if it works. I mean, because he needs the match speed at this point. He's getting out-prioritized because Mila's sitting at 12 frame mid, 10 frame jab. Nico's sitting at 1 frame faster. She's going to beat him to the punch every single time. He needs to match that speed at this point.
Yeah, it may be the case where, like you're saying, the priority there, and maybe he's not as confident in his ability to defend against the different strings from Nico, so he's looking to just equalize that with speed.
Right. And this is the big boys right now, man. I mean, this is the highest level of DOA right now that Memphis is playing in. So if he wants to stay in this, he's got to show us something.
Yeah. One thing I want to see from him if he's using Kasumi is some crushes.
Yeah, definitely.
That is a very good key to Kasumi's play right now.
Right, okay, so nice punish there by BLACKBERRY. Recognizes the string. Nice punch kick, try to bait him out. I don't like the punch kick grab option. I don't like that freak entry.
Yeah, it's a risky play because you're already at -8.
Right, exactly. All right, so both players playing this basic game.
Nice.
Wow, did you see the hold?
Yeah.
That was a crazy hold. All right, gets the stun attention. You see the little micro duck he did right there and didn't finish the string? Caught him with the mid kick and closed the round out.
But that's the one thing that Memphis can't be afraid of is being held in a situation. Because as a Kasumi player, you're just going to be held on obvious strings because everyone knows your strings. So don't let that get in your head.
So one thing we didn't see Memphis take advantage of the exploding floor that he could have actually went in the back of his game and got a combo. But either way, BLACKBERRY looking to bring this back right now. Ties up the light bars.
But already we've seen that this has been a little bit of a closer match.
Yeah.
And I think part of it has to do with the stage because in the other stage, once you got put against the wall, you had no ability to get away.
Right.
Whereas in this stage, you can maneuver yourself around.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, BLACKBERRY, as you can see, he might be trying to edge Memphis over to the floor at this point, but I don't know if he wants that.
He's just trying to nice slower throw because you saw BLACKBERRY try to duck there, do a little fuzzy. He did a slower throw. If he can finish, can't finish it.
He couldn't finish it. That would have been it too. I like the way Memphis is playing right now. He's playing a little slower, and he gets the running throw to close the round.
And that's the key. So you saw BLACKBERRY's been patient up until that point, and Memphis outpatient to BLACKBERRY.
Okay, all right, Memphis, what do you got? You got the back HK. Oh, he didn't do the right move. Okay, either way, though, I love the way Memphis is playing right now. All right, so gets the down forward kick. This was a good pick.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, he drops the combo.
No, I think Memphis in that point because if he finished that string, he would have whipped.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
okay. Wow, what just happened? The second hit, BLACKBERRY did not anticipate. No, don't.
Nice break hold.
Oh, my God. All right, beautiful. Goes for the break blow. He's not dead yet. Is he going to get a citizen assist, though? He is. This could be it.
Yes.
Whoa,
wow, whiff. That's heartbreaking.
So the one thing about using high launchers after break hold, sometimes it's going to whiff. You got to be careful with your launcher.
Yeah. That's heartbreaking.
All right, so BLACKBERRY hitting the button. He's not going to get the floor. We haven't seen one ground splat yet.
Yeah. Which has kept the match pretty even.
Yeah.
You know, when you get that combo, it turns into dangerous
things. That's it. If he does the bound into the 7th. Oh, he dropped the combo.
Oh, Memphis didn't tech. Memphis didn't tech.
Either way, Memphis, as you can see, obviously he's very disappointed in himself. He played very well. I mean, he's fighting BLACKBERRY Chaos. Again, BLACKBERRY Chaos is coming off of his second place